Johnny, where are you from? Johnny, where do you live?
Yeah, I'm in New Mexico, Albuquerque.
So you're under the Ralph Payne leg?
Kind of. No, I'm under Dave and Mariah in El Paso.
Close enough. Close
Yeah.
enough. So
I'm in your stream.
cool.
I've got Deanna and Erica on the call. They're here in Oklahoma, and they're both looking forward and very, very close to getting into the business. Both of them has been around the business. Deanna is marketing with me as my also professional recruiter, and Erica is one of my real estate assistants that is specialized in property management, but she's also bilingual, getting her license as a realtor. So both of them are rock stars. We're making FISBO calls together every day from around 11 to 1 and 5 to 7. So
okay. Thank you. Thank you for everybody for joining. I didn't know what to expect this morning, but anyway, like I was saying, is your database is the key for all your future business. And excuse me, that was my phone. And you need to get the 300 as soon as you can. And you're probably saying, well, crap, I only have 10, 15 people. Well, you better get busy. If you really want to do this business. Good morning, Bethany.
Good morning.
Bethany lives the life that I want. I'm telling you, she's a freaking rock star.
Thanks.
She's calling in from Los Angeles. Anyway, what I was getting to is no matter what profession you're in sales, it's your database. And I know I'm coming at you like very basic, but I'm going to tell you guys, you would be surprised how many people that are doing great in real estate who don't have a database. That's the God's honest truth. God's honest truth. And you know, when you retire from real estate, you can sell that database because it's already made business. Now, the first thing I need to do is tell you that if you don't know where to get started, contact your title rep and she will tell you and give you tools in her area on where you can start. And if your title rep doesn't help you, fire her and get another title rep, because I want to work with people that are just as hungry for transactions as me. And it's very important. Okay. How many of you are interested in a farm?
I like farms.
Yeah. So if you're going to do a farm, again, the magic number is 300. Try to get about 300 in your farm. Believe me, there's going to be 1 to 2 deals that come out of that every month, because there we're going to refer other people. Now, there's door knocking. I don't care what kind of way you try to prospect, door knocking, cold calling, FISBOs, whatever. It's going to take some effort on your part. Do you know what my favorite way of doing business now is? I go to realtor events and I meet agents, because I used to door knock and I fell out of love with it, only because kind of crazy world we live in. People don't answer, come to the door, and they're all pissed off because they can't make any of their bill payments. It's changed, and I get it. And you do get to meet people, but going to realtor events is really nice. And that being said, if it's not a realtor event, it's a chamber, it's a church group, it's a Rotary, it's an investment club, somewhere where you're going to meet people. Are most of the people on this call with EXP, or is there some that are not with EXP? Okay, perfect. EXP is a little different, as you guys all well know, and it takes a while getting used to. When I started 8 years ago, it took 5 weeks to move my license over. 5 weeks. Do you think I could have quit by then? Absolutely. Absolutely. EXP is not for everyone. As I said before, it's an entrepreneurial business. And the people that love going to the office, because that's what their potluck is once a week. If you have to understand, going to the office is because you want to hear about what all the other agents' drama in their life is. That's it. Right, Deanna?
Yes.
Okay. So trust me, guys, I've been there. I have done that. Okay. So whatever you're doing prospecting, Number one, keep doing it. And even if it feels like it's not getting anywhere, I remember the old saying, you withdraw in the south and deposit in the north. What that means is you're going to be doing stuff that's not going to give you any results. And then all of a sudden, boom, a deal is going to pop from a neighbor, a friend, somebody you run into the street, and you're going to go, dang. But if you didn't make those deposits into doing the boring, crappy stuff, you'll never get those results. Don't you guys know that what you do in private shows up in public? What you do in private shows up in public. And people cannot stand being cooped up in their office because we don't have offices that we go to because we're entrepreneurial. We work from home. We don't pay for an office. However, there are some EXP offices. Everybody knows that. Okay. But being at home, having the same routine gets pretty freaking boring. But when you stay the course and your rev share check starts to increase, trust me, you won't want to go anywhere else. Now, how many of you ever heard a book called Eat the Frog? Okay. It's a person who basically does the stuff in the morning that they hate to do. Like you wake up at 9, pay attention to your family, and you start doing things at 10 o'clock that you hate doing. For me, it's going to the gym. For me, it's drinking 1 gallon of water a day. The stuff that I know I need to do, but I get it done early. It's the same principle in real estate. This business is really easy, but it's really freaking boring. But I'm telling you, it will pay off. What are you going to do? You're going to go sign up and be an employee at a company that's going to make you sit at a warehouse at a desk from 9 to 5 and take your freedom away? Now, I know people, when I started in real estate, I worked for FedEx as a division manager and did real estate part-time. I did what I had to do. And the reason we're talking about this is because when you're doing deals, you're paying the bills at home. I made the mistake of getting into EXP and immediately start sponsoring people, which is great, but pretty soon it dried up. And then I went, oh crap, I don't have money to make the house payment, pay the food, pay the lights, all this other stuff. So I had to switch, do a little bit of sales, do a little bit of recruiting, do a little bit of sales, do a little bit of recruiting. So what I try to do in this 15 minutes that we got left every Monday at 9 is I'm trying to help you overcome the challenges. Now, we could be on here for 4 freaking hours about all the challenges you have, okay? I know some of you have family problems. I get it. I have them too. Some of you have financial problems. I get it. I have them too. And my sponsor is a guy named Brent Gove, and I'm with him in private. You don't think he's got challenges? They're just magnified what you're going through. I mean, the guy makes $1 million a month. $1 million. If I made $1 million a month, I'm telling you guys right now, I'd be gone. I'd be history. I'd be on an island somewhere drinking mint juleps and having lobster for lunch. But the reason why my sponsor stays in is because he wants all of us to be with him. That's the giving heart that he has. That's one of the reasons that I stay at this company, because no other company gives their crap away for free. Like, look at this. I opened this up to 5,000 people. Look how many are on the call today. Think about it, because some of you are questioning, okay, what can I go on and learn that I don't know already? Well, if you've got that mentality, you're never going to learn. Because after 8 years, I wake up hungry, knowing how to be better. You got to be 1% better than what you did yesterday. Well, yesterday was Sunday, so I just sat in the cool house and watched golf. So today I'm going to kill it. So what I want to do is I want to open it up, because I don't want to be the one speaking all the time. I just want to go around the horn, and I just want you to give me one challenge you're going through. And please don't hold back. If you're shy, get over your shyness. If you're saying leads, great. If you're saying database, great. If you're saying my children, great. My job, great. But I want honesty, and I'll be able to address these challenges as the Mondays go on. Okay? So let's start with Erica. Erica, what's your challenge?
So my challenge is just barely is basically getting to know the system. And of course, you know, I have family, so it's family issues, but I can get over that. It's just barely getting to know the system and finding something that works for me, where it's conventional for my family and I can just go with the flow.
Okay, so your systems. And you're never going to stop having family issues.
Correct.
Remember the old saying, you can't pick your family. Your family's your family, and you're going to have to deal with it. Some
Right.
of us hate it. Some of us absolutely love it. Erica, thank you for your honesty. John,
Hey, Frank, which John?
you, the one you're speaking.
What was the question, Frank?
What is the challenge you're having mostly?
All my challenges live in my head, my friend. So,
Well, we all know that, my brother.
yeah. It's
Okay, so
you know,
mindset.
the challenge. I think the challenge, you know, sometimes for me is just is belief. A lot of people don't know that about me. I always struggle believing in myself, and at times that's harder than others. But I work through it. But here's the reality of that, Frank. And you know this about me. I have no quit in me, so I get back up every time.
Fall down 7, get up 8.
That's right.
John, thank you for your honesty. Bethany, my idol. Bethany. Okay, let's move to Tammy. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Where do you live?
I live in Oklahoma City.
Ralph Payne, you got it going on. What seems to be your biggest challenge right now in real estate?
Finding leads. And when I do find a client, trying to get them pre-approved, the houses they want is, you know, higher than their expectations. And so I don't know, it's just a little bit difficult for me to find clients. And when I do find clients, I get them pre-approved, but they're not approved for what they want. So we try to lower their expectation, try to meet, you know, their ends, but they just don't like it. And I end up losing my clients like that a lot.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty, because everybody's going through that. Don't you remember, everybody has champagne taste on a beer budget. I do. So, okay. Thank you for that.
Sorry about that. I was trying to find the unmute button. I was like having a hard time.
That's all right. Bethany, what do you got?
I would say time management.
Oh, all of us.
Yeah, it's hard for me. You know, I mean, with the kids and their schedule, and then with, you know, the multiple businesses that I have, just kind of like putting everything, you know, together. So
Yeah. Thank you for your honesty.
yeah,
Bethany, you are amazing. Am I allowed to tell people
absolutely. Sure.
what you sell?
Absolutely.
Okay. Bethany has kids, beautiful kids. She sells Learjets and yachts
And multifamily properties.
and
Well,
multifamily
more
properties.
buying actually, and then luxury estates and stuff.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter what kind of money you make. We all have the same problems. Thank you, Bethany. Johnny, what do you got?
Yeah, I think my main struggles is my job and follow-up. So I get a lot of, I see the opportunities there, but with my job, I put this on the back burner, and then I go and I put the job on the back burner, and it seems like I'm spinning my wheels, and my follow-ups and all the work that I put in on open houses, I'm lacking on following up on a lot of stuff and a lot of potential leads.
So Johnny, do you have a 9-to-5 job other than real estate?
Yeah, more like a 9 to 24-hour job. Yeah.
What do you do, if I can ask?
I'm a project manager for Jacobs Engineering. I'm working on a ATTN project here in New Mexico. We're swapping out all the existing equipment from, I think it's not Alcatel-Lucent and Nokia, and we're putting in Ericsson equipment in all the cell towers all across the state. So it's very demanding to have me looking at, they have me doing like a engineer's work, a construction manager's work, warehouse work. Basically, like everything falls on me for the project and the contractors. Then I also have to, you know, get their POs and everything. So it's overwhelming. And if something breaks, it's gonna be my fault. So right now I'm on a meeting right now, and I'm doing like 3 things. But I got a lead,
and you're on this call. Thank you.
yeah. I got a lead last night for from Upnest for the first time for a property, and I'm like, man, I really want to be working on that, but I'm doing all this other stuff.
Okay. That's awesome. Okay. I had one other person on and I can't find her. Help me out. Who was just on and then left? Who's this?
Deanna.
Hi, Deanna.
Hi.
What is your challenge?
Life right now. Just trying to get back up on my feet, going to school and working with Ralph, mentoring and getting everything organized for all of us to make it all easier to do stuff. I'm just trying to work everything together.
Okay. I love the answer life because, oh man, I'll tell you, I could sit here for hours and talk to you about all the shit that's happened in my life.
All right.
I'm talking about bankruptcy, losing a son, dealing with elderly parent problem, causing my wife to live there instead of here. She's her mother's nursemaid. Okay. Man, there's tons of stuff. Here's what I want to tell you. If you truly want to make this business work, you guys need to start plugging in more. Well, great, Frank, that's great. I don't know what to do. Well, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Do you guys know how many of you have gone into the world?
Me.
Very few. You're paying $85 a month to be part of that. Why aren't you going into that and figure it out? How many are plugging into your broker contracts class and learning how to write an offer? Erica, if you had somebody today call you up, I need you to write an offer on 123 Main Street, would you know what to do?
I'd figure it out.
You figure it out. Damn right. You guys
One
know
way or another.
for the first year in real estate, I spent 3 months writing up offers to my mentor. And there's nothing like at that time, a 74-year-old lady, I'd hand the offer in and she'd put a big red redo and hand it back to me. Do you know what that feels like when I was 49 years old?
Oh,
Made me feel lower than a pregnant ant.
messes with your self-esteem.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys. But let me tell you, the first offer I wrote, the guy says, this offer is nails. How long you been doing real estate? And I go, well, my group and I didn't tell him that I'm just beginning. My group and I have been in business for 9 years and we can help with anything. You just got to learn how to say stuff. For a lot of you, it's your mindset and your belief in yourself. And the only way you do and get over that is that you plug in. Guys, do you know that there's a Tuesday, 1:30 Pacific Standard Time called the 1% Club with Brent Gove that he offers for free? My sponsor, who makes $1 million a month, you're on the phone with him for 30 minutes. He will give you more belief than you ever know. And you should see the challenges in his life. You guys should be on that call. I put it out on the Winner Circle every Tuesday. Well, not me, my business partner, Chris, does. Why aren't you guys on there? Whenever I feel like crap or shit, depending on what word you want, I need some motivation because my mindset sometimes is in the dirt as well. Yeah, even of all the success that I've had, I get low too. Just getting a fight with your wife. Just get an invite with the other son, just get an invite with your family members. And I go, man, I need to get my head right. But most of us go over, turn the TV on, go in the fridge and just start eating. That's the start of depression. Now, I'm not trying to paint a bleak picture, but I want you to know that every one of you is going through this stuff. I am just here to help you navigate through it. I've got, oh my God, it's already 9:30. I've got 2 minutes to wrap up. Systems you need to plug in, mindset, 1% Club, time management, write everything down on your calendar. If it's in your calendar, it'll get done. Finding leads. Next week, we'll talk about leverage. You're trying to do everything yourself. You can't. With that said, I'm going to teach you how to use your affiliates free of charge. Project management for Johnny. Yeah, he's trying to make money to pay the bills and do this business. Not a lot of people will do that. How hungry are you? And Deona says life. Yeah, I get it, guys. I do. Anyway, I'm not taking any more of your time. If you have time, we're going to have our 10 o'clock call in 29 minutes. You are more than welcome to join. If not, I totally understand. And I will see you here next Monday at 9 a.m. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
Frank.
Thank you.
Bye, Frank. Thank you.
All right.